Hello, YouTube. I wonder if anybody's actually seeing this. Can anybody hear me? Probably not. I'm checking my YouTube. Oh, it says I'm live now. Let's see. Well, 39 viewers. Okay. Whoa, 43. Okay, hold on. I gotta open the chat up in this now. No, this is not a ghost. This is Tweeterman. This is actually Tweeterman. No, this is real life. I have the, let me see here. Ooh, the chat is flooding with people. Okay. Let me just put out on Twitter real quick that I'm streaming, and then I'll, also texting the girlfriend. You mean I have a Twitter? I have a... Never mind. I'm kidding. How do I tweet this out? Oh, here we go. Oop. Okay, we got 90 people watching. All of a sudden I can't talk. I was doing a test stream on Twitch. Did 2 matches of tower control in there, so everybody welcome. Yes, for those of you that follow me on Twitter, I made a... I'm calling it an investment, because I want to get this channel revived again. And I'm going to start with live streaming. I play a lot of Splatoon, and I figured I'd share that with you guys. So basically, I got the equipment necessary. It was not a cheap investment. It was not cheap, so maybe down the line we're going to talk maybe Patreon or whatever. Because there are bills to pay. I do have a full-time job, and balancing work and life already as it is a little finicky. So doing these on the side is, we're going to test the waters. We're going to test the waters and see how this goes. But, Twitch worked out good so far. Equipment seems to be working good. 111 people. Hello, everybody. Let's try something. I wonder if I should reduce the frame rate. Well, yeah, I will interact with the chat as I can. I just started the stream. Leave me alone. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Alright, I'm gonna do a match of tower control. I want you guys in the chat just to let me know how it's doing in terms of audio. Is it laggy? I don't know. Anything like that. Modern Tweeterman face reveal. Nah. Not yet, anyway. Maybe in the future. Woo! Right, we got over 100 people watching. This is good. It's good. Good turnout. Sorry, I just got texted a picture of my nephew. See, I told you, work-and-life balance. And doing this on top of it. This is not my full-time job. YouTube was never my full-time job, unfortunately. I guess it was always kind of a dream, but didn't happen. Oh, well, in that. Oh no. Bear with me, I started an argument with my family and friends on Facebook. I posted something political, wanted somebody's opinion. I'm just, can we all just get along? Okay, anyway, let's get a game going. Tower control. So, excuse me. So I was saying in Twitch that the only mode that I'm rank X in so far is Rainmaker. Working on it for the other modes. I'm at S+4, as you could see, for tower controls. So yeah, so that's cool. Wow, the picture quality is amazing. Not to toot my own horn, but you know. Yeah. For tower control, I love maining blaster weapons, specifically the Clash Blaster. Because I will admit, my aim in Splatoon, for both Splatoon 1 and 2, has never been good. I just can't aim. I use motion controls. I used stick controls in the very beginning of Splatoon 1, but I've been using motion controls for the past 3 years. But I was never a good aimer. So the blasters do help me with that. And some might say, you know, the blasters are cheap, but keep in mind, especially the Clash Blaster that I'm using, has a very small range, and the damage is also very low. So every weapon, in my opinion, has its pros and cons. And I think what a lot of people forget for all the modes is that you really got to make sure you keep control of your turf. Like right now, I'm struggling to get our turf back, because if you lose control of the turf, then the other team is very quickly going to overtake the tower. Because they're going to have all that extra room to move around, if you think about it. So, very important to maintain... I'm not saying go all out, turf on the ground like you would in a turf war, but keep it very well under control. Keep the other team retreating as much as you can with your turf. Get some kills in if you can. And then really focus on the tower. Once you've got control of the turf, focus on the tower. If you have no control over the turf, and you're just hopping on the tower because it's available to you, you're going to get splatted immediately. And that tower is just not going to advance at all for your team. There we go. Saw an opening, I took it, and I died from a Tentamus. Oh, man. Someone in the chat asked, where do I work now? Sorry. I'm not telling you guys where I work, but I have a legitimate full-time job. But we're going to keep that under wraps for the sake of security, I guess, and privacy. I do have plans for the channel. I do have, for those of you that follow me on Twitter, you saw that I recently got a cheap look, PSP looking type clone from Wish.com. I thought it was going to be a Famiclone handheld, but no, it's a Sega Genesis clone handheld. It advertises 16 bits on the box, and it is actually 16 bits. I tried it out for a little bit. It does not do a good job at playing those 16 bits. I'll tell you that. The sound... I've seen some Genesis or Mega Drive clones with bad sound emulation, but I think this one is by far the worst. I was playing Sonic 3D Blast on it. Came preloaded with that. I like the soundtrack in that game, otherwise don't care for the game much, but the soundtrack was absolutely butchered. Missing sound channels that should be quieter than the rest are much louder than the rest, so you hear instruments louder that shouldn't be loud, and just throws everything off. It is just, it does. And it comes with not one, but two multi-carts that you plug into the top of the handheld console, and it gives you more games, which I think the way those work is, I'll have to open it up and see, but I think those little multi-cart inclusions that you get with those cheap handhelds, I think they just have a resistor in them and they trigger different boot ROMs depending on which cartridge is inserted, or if the cartridge is not inserted at all. I don't think those cartridges actually hold any data. Okay, we gotta get this lead. Oh, someone's... Oh, come on, just hold the tower for... Ah! Shoot! We almost had the lead back. I think I'm going to, after this match, temporarily stop the stream just to change the frame rate options. I think that... I have this feeling that YouTube is trying to catch up with the 60 frame output. Oh, we got the lead. Is the game audio matched up with the video? Like, if I jump and shoot, you know, are those sounds synchronized? Are they matched up with each other? Or are they out of sync? Oh, they are matched up. Okay. You know, I'm not going to worry about it then. I'm not going to restart the stream. We're going to keep it at 60 frames. If anybody heard a meow, that was Sammy. So Sammy officially says hi to everybody. Okay. I'm going to start another match. Just give me a second. You know, someone said I should pay more attention to the chat. So you know what? I'm going to take a minute to catch up on the chat. Let's see. What country do I live in? USA. My bitrate? I don't know what bitrate I have it set to. I didn't change any of those settings, but I'm watching the stream, and the stream's a very high quality. Well, now it's not. It seems to be kind of fluctuating between the two. So, will I make more Time Machine videos? Well, I don't know. Depends on if I can find any more old stuff to review. I actually have a very old Mac laptop that I've always wanted to get working properly. It's about 20 years old. I actually belonged to a Nextel employee. I actually found that out because when I bought the laptop from eBay, it actually had old emails on it, collaborating with Nextel engineers. No offense, but your voice sounds like Lester from GTA 5. I'm assuming that's a nerdy character, so no offense taken, because I am a nerd. Am I 30 yet? No, I'm 29. The awesome Ramon, I'm crying right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's happy tears. This chat. Say hello to these, it's been so long. Are you a soy boy? I don't even know what that is. Do I still watch AVGN? Yeah, I do. I don't think he's passionate about it like he used to. I think it's more of a business now. Ian, I have a Discord server now? I do? Oh yeah, that's absolutely cool. I mean, I wasn't gonna make one because I'm still new to this whole live streaming thing, so I didn't not have one because I didn't want one. I just didn't even think about it, to be honest. But I don't even know what to do with a Discord server. But I'm sure I'll find that out as time goes on. Yeah, that's totally fine. Emo Squiddy. Yes, I got noticed by Tweeterman. Let me scratch that off my list of things to do. Hi, Emo Squiddy. You are awesome for joining us. And so is everybody else. You guys are all awesome for joining us. What happened to my website? I shut it down. It just wasn't financially viable for me to keep it going. The amazing JD. I want to be noticed. No. No, I'm kidding. Hi, amazing JD. Well, it's really nice to see that you guys are really thrilled to see me on here again. I didn't realize I had this many people that were psyched to see me. I mean, I knew I had the subscriber count, but I didn't know how many actually cared. I don't know. How old am I now? I'm 29. Pikachu Yoshi, am I gonna get noticed? No. No, hi Pikachu Yoshi. Am I getting Smash Ultimate? Absolutely. I'll probably be streaming that too if the streaming works out good. You know, maybe I could get a silver play button. Who knows? Your friend in 5th grade made a fake Tweeterman account? That's funny. I'm actually honored. I don't see that as like, oh, how dare he. I'm actually honored. Follow me since the Polystation 2 video. Holy free holies. PS4? Nah, I don't play PlayStation or Xbox. Delta Dragonoid 225. I proved you wrong, didn't I? You know, I'm going to shout out every name that comes up in the chat for the next 20 seconds starting now. Hi, Hunter Cruz. Hi, Resolution Tension. Hi, Sora Does Gaming. Hi, Delta Dragonoid 225. Hi, Pat Chu. Hi, The Awesome Ramon. Hi, Action Replay Master. Hi, Android THPS. Hi, Emo Squiddy. Okay. Okay, the chat caught up. I can't follow it anymore. I can't. That was a bad idea of mine. Okay. I want to say hi to every one of you. I really do, but I only have one larynx. Speaking of which, like, I have my seltzer again. Ugh. I feel like Strong Bad when he said email 100 times. I wonder how many people got that Homestar Runner reference. Oh, Atlanta. Woof. I literally skipped your name, Silent. Sorry, Silent. Rachel Wolf, sorry. Seltzer kind of grows on you. Hi, Certified Tech 29. Under Strong Bad's mask, it's actually Ian. That was supposed to be a secret, Fox in a Kettle. Jeez. No, I never got my self-lacing shoes. That would have been nice. Wait, Homestar Runner dropped a Halloween video today? Oh, that just made my day. I gotta check that out later. Yes! Awesome. Alright, about another minute of catching up with the chat, and then I'll start another game of Tower Control. No, I'm not gonna get the Trogdor board game. I'm not a huge board game person. Did Little Cat die? Good question. No. Well, the puppet itself. It's funny, I actually have the puppet under the table that this computer is sitting on. I didn't actually take it out for the stream, as he's just been there. So yeah, Little Cat the puppet still is here. I can't do his voice anymore because, you know, puberty and testosterone and whatnot. So, can't really do his voice anymore. Not to say I won't try at one point, but... If anybody's wondering what that noise was, it's gonna blow your guys' mind, but Tweeterman vapes. I'm sorry. Tweeterman vapes, I'm sorry. I don't do it to look cool. Tweeterman needs the nicotine fix sometimes. Don't smoke, kids. Don't smoke. Not cool. It's addictive. Don't do it. I don't smoke real cigarettes. I just vape. I started cigarettes first for 9 months, and then discovered e-cigarettes 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago. The rest is history. Now you guys know. But no, don't, vaping is not fun, it's not cool. Makes you look kind of dumb, to be honest. Yeah. I'm not gonna say what vape I have or anything like that, because I don't want to promote it at all. But yeah, if you hear that in the background, I apologize. Oh my god, my dad is watching! Okay, shout out to John Thayer in the chat. That's actually my father. Hi, Dad. Yeah, doing some live streams here. I got some live streaming equipment. I didn't know if Mom was going to call me. If she was, I was going to tell her that 130-something people say hi to her. Oh, man. That's funny. Hey, you're getting some shoutouts there, Dad. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, gonna start another match in a few seconds. Just cleaning up here. Krispy Kreme says, I am glad you had eaten. Okay. Tweeterman, I hope you feel special that you made our childhoods. Aww. Do I still work at Radio Shack? How would I still work there? They're dead. Good riddance. Oh, what a company. What a company. Mom's watching on the Chromecast. That is awesome. Oh, man. Hi, Mom and Dad. My parents are watching my first YouTube live stream. I swear, I didn't tell them I was streaming. They just happened to be here, I guess. Oh, wait, that's right. My dad told me he turned on notifications. Oh, man. I have really awesome parents, by the way. Seriously, shout out to Mom and Dad. I can't stress that enough. You guys are awesome. And as of me saying this right now, 115 people live know that as well, that you guys are awesome. Family and YouTube, bad mix. Now, the only way it could be a bad mix is if it turned into, like, if anybody's seen that channel McJuggernuggets, where he gets the whole family involved in his fake, you know, the whole fake story with Psycho Dad and everything. I'm not knocking it for being fake. They did it for, you know, they had bills to pay. They made a show. They made a fairly entertaining show. But, you know, it wasn't real. Spoiler alert, a lot of YouTube is fake. No, I don't like Fortnite. I don't play it. Alright, so like I was saying before, yeah, this is tower control, but you gotta keep control of your turf. You let that other team gang up on your turf. See, right now they have a very good control of our turf, which means for them, getting back on the tower is not a problem, and they're just gonna get more and more of a lead. So yeah, we want to take out the tower so that we can get on it. But if we don't get our turf back, they're just going to keep pushing. Oh, bubble blower. No! Oh, jeez. Alright, so we're starting to reclaim turf. I think our teammates are getting the memo here. I like the new music in Splatoon with the 4.1 update. The Booyah Bomb and the Fizzy Bomb sub. I think they're okay. They obviously have their pros and cons, just like any other weapon. They're new, so they're not part of a lot of weapon kits yet. Only a very small handful, maybe 4 or 5 weapon kits. So I'm not going to use a weapon I'm not good with just so I can use the new sub and special. They have the Ultra Hammer special coming out, I think, in a little over a week. I think they said November 7th. The Ultra Stamp. Is that what they called it? First it was the Super Stamp, then they said it was the Ultra Stamp. That special weapon looks pretty cool. You basically wield a giant hammer and just think of it like an unchained chain chomp. You hold onto it and it just lunges forward, taking out everything in front of it. Ew, is the chat talking about Fred? Oof. Oh my... Sorry, I'm not really actively participating with the chat during a match, but I think that's for obvious reasons. Trying not to die and whatnot. So far we ain't... we're not getting totally trounced, but... Okay. Slowly getting some turf back. This is good. Keep the turf maintained. That'll keep them retracted. Retreated? I don't know which word's better that I'm looking for right now. So I just said both to include everybody. Ow. Do I still watch Ashens? Yeah, I do. Actually, last night I watched his Halloween 2018 video. Oh no. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Nope. This is important. What do you prefer, Pearl or Marina? Asks the awesome Ramon. I do feel bad that Marina hasn't been winning as many Splatfests. Seems to have turned around for her a bit lately, but I never pick a Splatfest team based on who's on what side. If it's Pearl's team or Marina's team, I don't do that. If I like what that team is repping better, then I go with that team. I don't care who is siding with the team. Whenever a Splatfest is happening, though, I always treat it like a mini holiday. I play very much Splatoon until I hit the maximum rating to ensure that I'm helping my team out as much as I can, and that at the end I will get a lot of Super Sea Snails. What mic am I using? This may surprise you, but I am using the microphone built in to the Microsoft Surface Pro 6. So, yeah, no special mic here. Again, this is still a test run. If a better microphone is needed down the line, maybe I will get a separate, better microphone. But, yeah. Not that bad. It doesn't sound all too bad, says Steven Reviews. Okay, nice. Is that the new Surface? I don't have many thoughts on it now, only because I literally just picked it up today. Hold on one second. My throat is dry. Orange Schweppes Seltzer. Oh no, this is Raspberry Lime. For those that follow me on Twitter and saw that I got that $250 Best Buy gift card from playing Stacker about a month ago, I decided to invest, so to speak. I've been thinking in the back of my head a long time, very long time, that it'd be cool to do live streaming, and at the same time, maybe the live streaming could evolve into stuff like Patreon, and people seem to have generally positive reviews about Patreon, general good thoughts about it, which is nice. That might be something I'd look into. at some point. Still, I think almost every day what the different tiers could be if I had Patreon set up. Because not only with a full-time job is there a work-life balance that you have to maintain, but also the time it takes to do stuff like this when I do have the free time and the equipment to do it, it costs money. It's gonna blow your mind, guys, but stuff in the world costs money. Anyway, so I decided to make a little bit of an investment. I decided I'm gonna do this. I took that $250 Best Buy gift card, invested in a Surface Pro 6 and the Elgato capture card. And, well, let's just say, if anybody's wondering, like, oh, how much did you spend? I'm not going to tell you exactly what I spent. But I will say that it was enough of a transaction where I had to call the bank and tell them that it was not a fraudulent charge that I was trying to make on the card. So, yeah. We're investing here. Tweeterman 2.0. Or maybe 3. I don't know. How many seasons would you think there was of Tweeterman? I'm going to say Tweeterman 2.0. Live streaming, more social media attention, more videos. I do have 3 things, actually. 3 pieces of equipment that I could still do a review on that I have not done yet. No, I don't know what the limit was on the card, but I think it was the amount that was trying to be charged. It was not a small amount. Is it a good idea to Oh, that's right, the good idea to microwave this show. I remember being on there. Oh, no. My dad's still in the chat. Yeah, Dad. Went to Best Buy and, again, making an investment in Tweeterman 2.0. Hopefully it was an investment. It was either a good idea... Actually, no, let me rephrase that. The investment was either a really good idea or a really bad idea. Well, maybe not a really bad idea, because I could just sell the equipment on eBay if it doesn't work out. But so far the support seems good. Got a lot of turnout here. Tweeterman 2 Electric Boogaloo. Aw, Dad, the Awesome Ramon says you are a good dad. And yes, he is a good dad. And I have a good mom, don't forget, if Mom and Dad are still watching. I can't shout out to my parents enough. They've been so awesome. Especially this past year. I'm not getting into personal stuff, but Mom and Dad, you know. You guys are awesome. The fake PSP that I bought on Wish.com about a month ago. Oh, I still have that, don't worry. I'm gonna review that for sure. Tweeterman Season 5, says Fox in the Kettle. Early blurry cam tweeter, slightly better high-pitched tweeter, deep good quality tweeter, and new house tweeter. And this would make Tweeterman Season 5. Okay, I can see that. Am I rich? Action Replay Master wants to know if Tweeterman is rich. The answer is no. Far from it. When I put the cruddy quality DS screen protector in my mouth and shoot it, yeah, I remember that. Ugh. I actually brought that back to EB Games. They actually gave me a refund. I don't think they know they put it in my mouth, though. If anybody hears a crinkling noise, the cat has just settled in on the plastic Best Buy bag, which I still have here. Still have the Surface Pro box here. Really liking the Surface Pro so far. It's sad to say that it's actually more powerful than the computer I have in my bedroom that I built 8 years ago, but it was also almost 9 years ago. Anybody remember when I did a Ustream live stream when I built that computer 9 years ago? I wonder if anybody remembers that. I barely do. But I know I did it. Yes, I do still have the Enki robot. The Enki Vector robot. I am going to do a video on that at some point. He's a little annoying, to be honest. But he is adorable. He is an adorable little robot. Do I live with roommates? No, it is solo. You know, I'll do another minute of question answering here in the chat, and then we'll do another tower control match. How's that sound? You guys came here for gaming, not to hear me go blah, blah, blah. Do I still have the Palm Pre? No, I don't. WebOS, man. WebOS for phones, that was a very, very underrated mobile platform, in my opinion. Awesome Ramon, what's my credit card number? Well, that sounds like a valid question. My credit card number is... Are you kidding? My sister, she's doing good. I won't get too personal into stuff. Not that there was anything bad. There was nothing bad. Yeah, my sister actually has a kid. I have an adorable nephew. He's turning 3 in January. He is awesome. He loves coming over to my apartment because I have all these amiibos laying around, all this Nintendo stuff. He loves it. When he comes over to my apartment, it's like FAO Schwartz for him, and he hates leaving. For some reason lately, he started calling my apartment Yoshi's house. My parents said he asks about coming over to my place, and he asks if we're going to Yoshi's house. And that means my apartment. I'm not sure why he started calling this place Yoshi's house, but he loves his Nintendo, so there's that. Will I ever give my Switch friend code out? I don't know, and the reason why I say that is because the friend list is just going to get way too crowded with people that I don't know. I want to keep it for people that I know personally, and people that I want to play online games with personally, so I don't know. Someone did come up with the idea of maybe starting a Mario Kart 8 live streaming tournament at some point, and I would stream the tournament, obviously, and that sounds like a really good idea, something for the near future, since so far the streaming is going very well. Oh no, I was talking about Little Cat earlier. No, the puppet is still here. The puppet still exists. What was that? Steven Reviews. Oh, that was your idea for Mario Kart 8 live stream. Okay, shout out to Steven Reviews. That was his idea. Why YouTube and not Twitch? YouTube's got more viewers. Am I in Vape Nation? The heck is that? No, I don't encourage vaping. Don't do that. Don't. It's addictive. Don't smoke, kids. I do have a girlfriend. Yes, I do. I could smell the burp through the screen, says Rango Animations. Yeah, that means it's a good quality mic then. Ah, you know what? Fox in the Kettle brought up a good topic for a story. So I'm going to start a match. Gather around, kiddies. I'm going to tell you the story of how Tweeterman 287 got the 287 in the name. So, this goes back to when our parents... We're going back to AOL days. We're talking 1997, maybe 96? No, 97. I'm trying to think back to when we got online first. It was a Macintosh Performa 6110 CD. That was our first computer, and we got America Online. Started off with version 3.0. And eventually, me and my brother and my sister, we were allowed to get our own screen names finally. So, the screen name I went with was Tweeterman 289. Now, you're probably wondering, 289? What? Well, the Tweeterman actually comes from... probably what I might call one of my childhood best friends. I know this sounds corny, but we had a parakeet growing up. Her name was Tweety. And she lived to be 10 years old. She lived the ripe old age of a parakeet. They lived to be around 10. And For some reason, she, out of everyone in the family, she seemed to really like me a lot. I don't know if it was like 'cause I was always like making noises to her, and she responded back, and she even picked up. She even eventually learned how to laugh. She would actually make a laughing noise, and sometimes it was timed greatly. I swear she had good comedic timing. Anyway, so that's where the Tweeter Man comes from, because of my pet bird Tweety. And the 289 comes from second day of August, my birthday, 89, my birth year, 289. So that's how that started. Now you're probably thinking, okay, well, how did we go from 89 to 87? Well, from what I remember, my sister, she... Basically, I remember there was one day she basically did the early version of a troll, where she went in the AOL chat rooms and she was being a nuisance, just for laughs. I don't remember what she did exactly, but it ended up getting to the point where AOL actually banned all of our screen names. They didn't ban them, but they put them on, like, suspension. You know what? Actually, I don't remember if it was a permanent ban or what, but hold on. Sorry, I need a sip of seltzer. So, I remember I wasn't able to get online, none of us were, because of that ban. So, I just figured, forget it. I want to get back online now. I'm a kid that has this internet thingy, and I can't get on it? What? No. So I just said, heck with it, I'm going to make a new screen name. And the one I went with was 287. Why I went with 87? I don't know. I mean, I wanted something close to what I had. 89. I don't know why I didn't do 88 or 86, 84. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why I went with 7. But I did. And that, kitties, is the story of the name Tweeterman 287. Tweeterman because my pet bird. 89 originally because of my birthday and year. And 87 changed to later because my sister got us all banned from AOL. Dad, I wonder if my dad is still in the chat here, or my mom. I wonder if you guys remember that or not. But, yeah, there's the story. Just for you guys. Because you guys were awesome enough to tune in to my first live YouTube stream. Sorry, I went silent, so I'm trying to... We have to lead so far, and I want to get as much of a lead as we can. Oh! See, as soon as I open my stupid mouth. Oh, you didn't know that, Dad? Oh, you know what? Maybe... I think it was just a suspension. And I don't think you cared as much as getting back online as I did, because, you know, it's just like, whatever. But I'm a kid, I want my internet. So I think eventually you got your screen name back. Or the suspension was lifted. But me, I wanted to get back online right away. So I just said, new screen name. New screen name I did. Fun fact, I won't give out my dad's screen name, obviously. Because he still uses it to this day, but he's been using the same AOL screen name for... Sheesh. Over 20 years. I'd say probably 21 years. So rock on, Dad. You rock that AOL screen name and keep rocking it. Sure, the name's not relevant anymore. You know what I'm talking about, but keep it. That is your AOL name. That's going to be your internet name for life. Alright, we got a pretty good lead going here, especially because one of the teammates just used the Booyah Bomb. Launching some curling bombs, keep them held back. Someone's got a dynamo roller, gotta watch out for that there. Keep that. Oh! Try to get away from that stingray. Wow, you know what, Dad? That computer being over $3,000 back then, I believe it. From what I've seen watching YouTube videos with people talking about and repairing old computers and whatnot, I don't doubt that that computer cost $3,000. Apple's always been expensive, but I think back in the day they were even more expensive. Even though in the mid to late 90s they were starting to fail, and almost failed completely. Almost lost everything. But Apple, man, was always expensive. What was my first computer, says BBC 600? It was the Macintosh Performa 6110 CD. Dad, I wonder if you still have the receipt for that computer. That would be awesome. I think I asked you that before and you said you didn't. That would be neat, though. Wow, I'm actually older than LGR? Lazy Game Reviews? That channel? Wow. I like LGR. I like his work. Especially like when LGR talks about oddware, like really odd computer peripherals from the time. And just stuff that you'd hook up to your computer was like thinking about it like, wow, someone made that? Why would you want to hook that up to your computer? It's so dumb. Dad doesn't have the receipt for the computer anymore. But yeah, oh my god, that was expensive. Well, I'd say we got our use out of that computer, not because of time. I think that computer was only in working order for us for maybe 3 or 4 years. But, heck, it got me into computers. It got us all on the internet for the first time. And it did a good job of getting us on the internet back in the day. Got the job done by far. So, that alone, I'd say we got our use out of that computer. Did we get our money's worth? I don't know, Dad, maybe that's for you to decide. You're the one that paid for it. Alright, we're in overtime. As long as we can get them off the tower, we win this match. Alright, we win. Will this stream stay up after being live? I don't know. How do I save it? No, that's not work. Good times indeed, Dad. I think the video is already saving. Yeah, it stays up. Okay. What am I up to? Woody's second channel? Well, I talked about it a little bit earlier, but to touch on it briefly, full-time job, my own place, girlfriend. Other than that, you're looking at it. I mean, yeah. Ooh, we're starting Rainmaker now, and this is where I'm the only mode where I'm rank X. I don't know why. I seem to be pretty good at Rainmaker, but I want to change up my gear as a result. Excuse me, Mom. And I just when I burped, I could hear my mom saying from 20 miles away, "Hey, what do you say?" So, excuse me, Mom. Wait, what were the maps that they're hosting for Rainmaker? New Albacore Hotel in Wahoo World. Okay. Debating if I want to go with a brush or a blaster. You know, I'm going to let you guys decide. Am I going to go with a brush or am I going to go with a blaster? Which one should I do for Rainmaker? I'm currently rank X, so no pressure on this decision here, but yeah. Ooh, so far it's looking unanimous for brush. Aw, Fox in the Kettle, thank you so much. Sorry I can't shout out to all you guys all the time, because again, you guys are 100 people. I have one larynx. I can't say hi to all of you. I want to. I do. I really do. You're all awesome. Pachu says, I stopped... Okay, no, we're not reading his comment. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Dad, you're not old. Maybe I should get my dad playing Splatoon. No, my dad would never play Splatoon. I'll put it in a nutshell for my dad and anyone else that doesn't play Splatoon. Splatoon is basically a shooting game for people that don't like shooting games. Instead of all guns, pow, 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 it's all about inking turf is the main focus. Inking turf with your ink. There's different ways to do it. There's some traditional guns. There's some weapons that are like paint rollers, like this guy here. Some of them are paint cans that you slosh the ink out of. Some of them are brushes you could swipe really fast to spread ink. So, very interesting concept. Remember when Splatoon 1 came out, I got it and I was just thinking, whatever, we'll give it a try. People are talking about this, so I should probably try it. And I got hooked. And when I saw Splatoon 2 was coming out, there was no doubt in my mind that I was going to get it and play the heck out of it like I have. So, alright, so the votes are unanimous for brush. So now I gotta think. You know, I'm gonna go with the ink brush. Not as powerful, but it's got the good movement speed. I wanna go with the fast movement speed. Throws people off when you're moving around them really quick. Aw. Thanks, Dad. I like you too. I don't care that I'm shouting out to my mom and dad so much. Some people might say, I'm not talking to your parents. That's not cool to tell your mom and dad. Hey, remember this. Your parents changed your poop diapers, okay? They deserve a lot of credit. They deserve a lot of credit here. Make a collaboration with my parents? I don't think my parents want to show their face on my YouTube channel. Not because they're embarrassed. I think it's more of a privacy thing. Overcooked says, Ian, shout me out or I will delete my fake channel. Don't you mean you won't delete it? I'm confused. Hey, I'm not encouraging people to open up fake channels, but I will say this, if people are opening fake channels to try to impersonate me, it's kind of an honor, if you think about it. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Oh! That was not cool. I didn't even see that scope laser on the Rainmaker. Bye, Sora Does Gaming. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm able to look down at the chat in between deaths. Where did that come? Dude, this guy's killing us, and I don't even see his scope coming. I call hacks. I call hacks. No, it's not hacks. It's just lag. Not lag by the streaming, just online gaming lag. No, you don't. No, you don't. Think you're getting the Rainmaker up on that podium. No, you don't. Alright, guys, follow me. I got the baller. Hot Wheels leading the way. Ow. It didn't work like I planned, but whatevs. There's the scope. You ain't getting me this time. Oh, good thing for that ink armor. Somebody has some ink armor, and I am glad they did. That dynamo roller would have taken me out. Yeah, I kind of like zipping around on the ink brush to kind of throw people off, kind of confuse them, especially for slow weapons like the Splatlangs. Maybe we shouldn't talk about Rule 34 in the chat. Remember, Rule 34 is the one which we do not speak. Although I'm not very clear on what it is, but maybe I don't want to know. Probably something related to 4chan, or B. Or Pepe the Meme Frog, or whatever his name is. We got a long way to go to get the lead, but I'm gonna try. Ow, barnacles! Thoughts on Trump? Ooh, I agree with Schwags. Let's not get political here. That's gonna get ugly fast. No matter how much some people can say they can have a civilized conversation about politics, while some people do, it almost always ends ugly. You know, that's a good topic, though. Not politics itself, but why can't we talk about politics like civilized people? It's always got to get incredibly heated. People feel so passionate about their debate. It's like, think about when people, they try to push their choice of Xbox or PlayStation or Switch. Their conversations never get as heated as a political debate, but it's still the same thing. You're picking a side. Because everyone has to be right. But yeah, but wouldn't that also apply for people picking their favorite gaming console too? People are like, no, the PS4 is better. I'm always right, and this is why. I don't know. I don't understand it. No, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. We're sticking with the brush. Since when can you play as an Octoling? Asked Pikachu Yoshi. Since July. They had the DLC. I don't know why Sammy is staring at my seltzer. Sammy the cat. Cat's doing great, by the way. He's 6 years old. He's an awesome buddy. Yeah, a lot of people don't like that Nintendo started charging for online play. But think about this. Nintendo Wi-Fi connection for the DS. Remember that? Came out in 2005. And they've been having free online play services ever since. So Nintendo has been giving us free online play for 13 years. 13 years! That's, I mean, that's unheard of. And it's always been, at the same time, it's always been kind of a joke, or technically kind of true, that Nintendo servers, they haven't always been as good as, say, Sony's or Microsoft's. And Sony and Microsoft's online play has, to my knowledge, pretty much always been pay. So, first of all, so basically what I'm getting at is I don't mind paying because they've been giving it to us free for 13 years. And the money could help fund more and better servers, I think. Not right away. I mean, they're not going to launch this online service and suddenly it's tenfold better for everybody. It doesn't work like that. You got to get the money, and then you build upon the infrastructure from there, and that could take years. So, I'm happy to pay. And the prices are cheap. $20 for a year? Okay, when have you seen Sony or Microsoft offer online play for $20 a year? Never. Never ever. Unless you stole a PSN card or something. So, yeah, the prices are cheap. Even if you can't do the whole year, if you pay $4, you get a month. That's still acceptable. I think Xbox Live is $8, maybe $7. PlayStation, I don't know how much theirs cost, but I know it's not $4. It can't be $4. Oh, I'm following this guy. I'm gonna get him. Nah, he also had an ink brush. He was gonna get away quick. Ooh, that got a little hairy. My thoughts on Half-Life? Never played Half-Life. Sorry. Someone on our team gets a lot of booyah bombs. I'm starting to lose my voice. Oh my goodness. My voice quality is literally going down. But I'm happy to talk to you guys. Oh shoot. That did not go as planned. I thought the baller was going to lead us. It's okay. It's not okay. The Radio Shack story? I have a Radio Shack story? What's my story? The story is I don't work there anymore. I haven't for a long time. And now they're dead. Oh crud, they're gonna KO us. Nope. I think they're gonna... I don't think this match is our match. I figure I'll stream for maybe another half hour. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. But at the same time, I can't stream forever. I worked today. I'll be working tomorrow. And again, the whole work-life balance. Gotta maintain that. That's important. That's important for mental health. Otherwise, you go crazy. You go crazy. Yes, you do. You go crazy. Sorry. Come on. Where's the ring? Oh, it's way back there. What are they doing? Oh, they're keeping it by their base. So, oh, they're keeping the Rainmaker close to their base where it's almost impossible for us to get to. So there's no way we'll get either a win or even overtime. Ah. Not cool. Well, if I was in their snare, I'd be doing the same thing. Oh! They got some good teamwork going on. They got the Rainmaker there with at least one other person guarding it. Ah, that was smart on them. I'll give them that. Sorry guys, but I'm not saying where I work now. You know, privacy and whatnot. That's interesting. Why did I only go down 1 point? When I lose rank X, I'm usually going down like 10 or 20 points, I think. Unless I just didn't notice. I don't know. Thoughts that people considered me to be an American Ashens? I kind of take that as a compliment. I don't see it as an Ashens ripoff. I never intended to rip him off. He was a huge inspiration to me. I considered it a compliment that I was compared to him, honestly. It wasn't like some irate gamer scenario where I pretended like the angry video game nerd never existed and he was the only guy doing those types of videos. Orange seltzer, that's definitely my favorite. How intense is rank X, someone asked? This is where the big boy Splatoon players are. It gets, it can get hairy. And seltzer makes you burp. I knew that charger was gonna get me. I knew it. The game dude went mental. Oh, is that the game dude? Is that the guy this song is like, he is the game dude and something something? That guy? The one that Game Grumps mocked in their Mickey Mouse page video? I've watched that video like multiple times. If that is him, did he actually go mental? Was it from the exposure after Game Grumps made fun of them? The game dude skipped out on his court date after going crazy? He had a court date? For what? What did he do? Did he, like, stab somebody or something? The game dude was stalking a girl? Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Someone... I was actually... I got killed just now because I was reading the chat because I'm very interested in this story. They broke up and he was obsessed. Someone did a video explaining the whole situation. Well, I guess I know what I'm watching on the Chromecast tonight. I want to see the breakdown of Game Dude. I mean, that stinks that he got to a mental state such as that where he was stalking somebody. Oh yeah, allegedly. Yeah, good point, Dad. Allegedly stalking somebody. You never know in 2018. In 2018, everybody says something, everybody gets offended. You don't know who's right and who's wrong anymore. It's so hard to tell. What happened to evidence? What happened to needing evidence? See you, Schwags. Thank you for joining us. Nintendrew? I don't care for Nintendrew too much. I think he's a little too clickbaity. His channel isn't all clickbait, but a lot of... I think... Not a lot, but enough of his content relies on clickbait where, to me, it turns me off from watching it. You know, those titles like, 5 things you didn't know about Super Mario Odyssey. Or, no, let me reword that. A lot of people like doing videos like, 5 things you didn't know about Zelda Breath of the Wild, and one of those facts is like the concept started off as an 8-bit game as like an in-joke with Nintendo or something. It's like, dude, everybody knows that, and it was never meant to be playable, okay? They were just doing some concept artwork, like, chill. But everybody puts that in their 5 facts video, but I hate that type of clickbait so much. 12 things you didn't know about your tonsils. Number 7 will make you poop your pants. I hate that. I hate that so much. It's probably one of the things I hate the most. I'd say that's a pet peeve. That disgusting clickbaity stuff. Can't wait to play around with this Surface Pro some more, too. I couldn't afford the i7 model, but I did spend a little extra and get the 256 gig hard drive instead of the 128 gig. I figured I'd rather future-proof myself in storage space rather than a slight bump in processor power. Plus, stepping up from an i5 to an i7 processor was like almost a $300 difference, and I just didn't see the value in that. See you, Exodus Music, and I'll be right back too. I gotta grab another seltzer. And I'm gonna take a pee break too, why not? Okay, brought the seltzer here. Now pee time! Yay, pee time! I have returned. Who is that? It sounded like the Shame Wizard from Big Mouth. You guys did... Dad, you did not hear me peeing. There's no way. And I did shut the door. No way you heard me. Wait, did you guys actually hear me go to the bathroom? Please tell me the microphone in this Surface Pro is not that good. I think my dad is trolling the chat. Oh, man. My dad's being an internet troll. Oh, no. You know how I know you guys are lying about hearing me? Because I actually sat down to pee. So it wouldn't make sound. Boom. Now you know. No, Commander64, I don't still live with my parents. I have my own apartment. Scott the Waz? I don't know him. I know him, but I don't watch his stuff. For the record, I only sat down to pee for you guys. I always stand up peeing. And now the world knows! Yes, my parents' house, that was where Tweeterman started. Remember the blue wall? Yep, that was my parents' house. Any video you've seen with the Mario-themed background, that's my apartment. Bye, Dad. Alright, Dad's leaving the chat. Love you, Dad. Love you, Mom, if you're still watching. I love you both. You guys know that. Yes, my dad loves his Russian car crash videos. Those are his favorite. My dad swears that watching Russian car crash videos has made him a better driver. I don't doubt that. I honestly don't doubt that. Alright, so I figure I just opened up another can of seltzer. It usually takes me about an hour to finish it. I figure once I'm done with this can of seltzer, I will go, because I do want to play around with this Surface Pro a little more. I did just get it. And eventually I have to eat. I am in the Eastern time zone, so it is 8:30. I have not had dinner yet, and I have to work tomorrow, so... And I work today. So, Tweeterman needs some me time. No, I'm not saying what I do for work. I'm not saying what I do for work. It's legal. I'm just not saying it for privacy reasons. No, I didn't have any, like... I don't take it personally. I didn't have any puberty-type illness or anything like that. I just struck late. Lucky/unlucky. I don't know when my next stream is going to be specifically. It's going to be a little sporadic because I'm still testing the waters here. Again, this is my first live stream ever. So, well, live stream of playing a video game. I could review the Surface Pro. I don't know. I mean, tech journalists that review stuff like that for a living, they're probably going to do a better job than me. What am I going to do? Plop it in front of the camera and just be like, oh, it's great. You should buy it. It's a very nice thing. Some people like that. I guess people seem to like that, you know, just having the Tweeterman spin on it. Probably going to switch to a blaster after this. Not sure how well a brush is going to do here in New Albacore Hotel. But I'll put some splat mines down. Remember, keep that turf controlled. I know we're playing Rainmaker, but turf control is very important. Biggest Splatoon tip I could give anybody who wants to get into playing Splatoon. Or people that play it now and just want general advice. I'm not considering myself a Splatoon expert. Yeah, I'm rank X in Rainmaker, but I've lost X rank quite a few times, and it's the only mode I've gotten to rank X in. Everything else I'm still S or S+. So I am no Splatoon champion. But I've played it enough where I know probably the best tip is keep turf controlled no matter what mode you're playing. You let them control the turf, they're going to be able to move in easily. If you control turf, you're going to keep them held back. You keep them held back, you're able to grab the Rainmaker, not them. Yeah, I will change the title to something other than Tweeterman 287 livestream. When I went live, I didn't know how to change it, but now I do. So, yeah. Hashtag testing the waters. Didn't I play Pokemon on Ustream back in the... I did! Oh man, I forgot about that. Yeah, when Ustream was a thing and I was actually doing Ustream live streams, that was 10 years ago. Yeah, I was actually doing streams. It was when Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out. I was doing streams on that. I think I did a live unboxing and some live play after that as well. Yeah, I remember that. Someone said they haven't seen a video from me since 2010. I've made quite a lot of videos since then, so you might want to check out my channel there. But I still appreciate the fact that you're here and you're still subscribed. I don't want to downplay that. I sounded like Morty there for a second. Oh, jeez, Rick. I don't know. Remember, we're playing Splatoon and oh man, that guy totally splashed down right into the water, Rick. Why did he do that? Why did he just went in the water and killed himself, Rick? Morty, just shut up for a second. Seriously, you're starting to annoy me, Morty. Yeah, I like Rick and Morty. But I'm not one of those crazy super fans that borderline held up a McDonald's because they ran out of Szechuan sauce. I'm not one of those kind of fans. In my opinion, those weren't real fans. Because they would realize that the Szechuan sauce was just a one-time joke in one episode. It hasn't been a thing for the whole series. It was in one episode. That's it. You didn't have to torture McDonald's employees because they didn't have your stupid sauce. Would it have been cool for me to say I had the sauce? Yeah. But I never went to a McDonald's when they had it because I didn't want to be in that crowd. And I figured they'd run out of sauce by the time I got there anyway. I've had some down spots in my life, like anybody, but I figure if I've ever found myself camping outside of a McDonald's because I wanted to try a certain sauce based on a cartoon on a late-night TV cartoon channel for adults, that might be one of my lower points. Boy, that really sounded like I'm judging anyone who did that. I mean, if any of you did that, that's fine. It's your life, not mine. I try to encourage anybody. You know, if you're not hurting anybody, do your thing, man. If you're not hurting anybody, do you. Seriously. That's some really good advice. It's not good advice because I said it. That's good advice no matter who that comes from. Seriously, be you. Took me a while to learn that. Alright, we won. Oh, Towels 360, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Shout out to my girlfriend. She's actually watching the live stream right now. Love you, hon. I'm not going to say your name because privacy, you know. But you know who you are. Love you. Wow, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, but seriously, I'm losing my voice. Oh, I'm really losing my voice. Actually, this past week, I've had a wisdom tooth coming in. Actually, I shouldn't say coming in, because I think it's always been there. But it started hurting really bad, and I was looking at it in the mirror, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm pretty sure this tooth has always been there, but lately, it just started being a pain. Literally. It started just hurting really bad. I don't know if it just randomly decided, oh hey, I'm just gonna move over this way a little bit. Sorry for the excruciating pain, but I'm just relocating shop here. But it's hurting less now, a lot less. It was getting to the point where I couldn't eat on that side of my mouth. But now it's tolerable. Okay, just for anybody who's wondering why I did that, it's going to reset the Rainmaker in the middle of the map. They were too close to our base for my comfort. See, look at all this turf I have to re-ink now. They have control of all this turf. Makes it easy for them to come back with the Rainmaker. But I purposely died with the Rainmaker so I could make it respawn in the middle of the map. Ah, darn the ink brush is short range. What am I doing for Halloween? Nothing. I'm working. For me, Halloween's any other day. I like the idea of dressing up, but it's not really for me. I don't really have a favorite subreddit. There's a lot that I like. Lately, I've been liking the Saved You a Click subreddit. Saves you from having to suffer through a lot of clickbaity articles. See, this time I'm not going to reset the Rainmaker back to the middle of the map because a lot of the opposing team, when I picked up the Rainmaker, was wiped out. That's another thing you got to keep an eye on a lot too. which players on what teams are currently splatted and which are active. I liked the Donkey Kong Country 2 Castle Crush vid too. That took a lot of work to edit that together. But I knew it would when I made it. I knew it was going to take a lot of work. But I just found that glitch in the game so interesting. I mean, something that could... It's one of those glitches... It's one of those glitches in a game where it's like, how did it not discover that glitch during testing? It's such an easy glitch to perform, and it's so devastating to your game, deleting your save data. It corrupts the SRAM very badly, deleting your save files, making the game crash like it does. There was a splat bomb right by my feet. Really, the Castle Crush glitch works on the 3DS version. That's very interesting. I assume it probably just makes the emulator bring up the message, like, the software has encountered an error and needs to close, one of those type things. It probably doesn't crash in 3DS. It's not that harmful, I'd assume. Ugh, why am I still using the brush? I told myself I wasn't going to use the brush anymore. I should have just let him get on the podium and win the match. This is not our match. When they're this close to your spawn and they're able to keep successfully super jumping to your spawn, I'm just gonna let them have this one. See if anybody wants to join me in horsing around. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that was not our match at all. Persona? Not familiar with that. There's 809 Pokemon now? Jeez, man. What games am I into at the moment? You're looking at it. I play Splatoon a little bit almost every day. Maybe like an hour or so. I usually don't play it for this long for one day, but I'm doing it for you guys because I love you guys. No, I do love you guys. You guys are awesome. I think... You know, I'm good with the Clash Blaster. I'm good with that. I usually use the Clash Blaster for tower control, but given its short range and low damage, but like I said earlier, I've never been good at aiming in Splatoon, even with motion controls. Never, ever. I love you too, Fox in the Kettle. For anybody wondering, that was a fart. I do have other social media. Well, I have Facebook, but Facebook is for friends and family personal. I don't mix that with YouTube at all. I do still have a fans of Tweeterman287 group on Facebook. I'm not really active in it, but it does still exist. I have Twitter, of course. Please follow me on Twitter if you're not. And I'm not saying that just to plug it. It's because I update you guys on stuff a lot on Twitter when I can. Very handy thing to update my fans with. So if you want to keep up to date with what I'm up to and whatnot, definitely follow me on Twitter. It's, again, not plugging it. I don't want to sound like I'm plugging it just to plug it. It really is the best way to keep up to date with what I'm doing. It's the easiest one for me to keep you guys informed with. Yeah, I remember the chair reference. It's not me, it's the chair. Alright, we got some ink armor. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay, well, we're good. Alright, we need to... This way, guys. Oh, this is good. This is good, good, good. This is good, guys. Oh, yeah. This is good. That's okay. I'm the only one still alive on my team. Oh, jeez. This is when you plan your retreat. Well, okay. Oh, boy. This is Splatoon 2. I don't play Splatoon 1 anymore. Although I do miss the special weapons from that game. The Kraken, the Bubbler, the Inkzooka, the Ink Strike. You just touch where on the map on the gamepad you want to drop a huge freaking missile. That was fun. I don't want to say Splatoon 2 puts Splatoon 1 to shame, but with how many updates Splatoon... Obviously, Splatoon 1 is not being updated with new content anymore. But with how much they're updating Splatoon 2 with new weapons, new sub-weapons, and new special weapons lately. Oh. Oh. Boom! You guys saw that live. Alright. Do I still play Tariba? No, I don't. Someone asked, can you super chat me $1? See, that's the stuff I'm going to look into in the very near future. Stuff like super chat and donations and maybe even Patreon. Again, this is the first live stream, which also means it's a test run. Just to see how the equipment works, what the feedback was like from you guys. So far the feedback has been phenomenal, which is really awesome. Just got a notification on my phone, someone joined the Fans of Tweeterman Facebook group. Yeah, this is my first time streaming, so I do have to play around still. I'll find stuff like the super chat option as we go. My YouTube monetization on this channel is still deactivated from invalid click activity 10 years ago. 10 years ago, it's still deactivated. I'm gonna submit an appeal. Considering the fact, I'm pretty sure the invalid click activity came from my website when I still had it. I put AdSense ads on the website, and I think there was invalid click activity. I don't even have the website anymore, so if YouTube and Google see that I don't even have the site, maybe they'll give it back to me? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. What happened to my site? I just closed it. It wasn't really... what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. It wasn't beneficial to me financially to keep the site going. The website is viewable on the Wayback Machine. That's awesome. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I kind of want to check that out, just for the nostalgies. But I'll play around with Super Chat. I wonder if I can... You think I can enable Super Chat even though monetization is disabled for my channel? Yeah, I think there were some videos that were website exclusive, and I'm pretty sure I have them backed up on a hard drive somewhere. Maybe one day those videos will see the light of day? I don't know, because I honestly don't remember what the videos were that I had exclusive, so it depends on if they're, you know, if they're high quality enough. Left 4 Dead series, never played it, no opinion. Oh, 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 we're gonna get this guy. Guys, this way. Cover me. Let's get another KO. It's going for the podium. Oh, that Pong console. The do-it-yourself Pong console. I remember that. I still have that sitting in a drawer. It doesn't work, though. I think I shorted out of contact once accidentally. And it never turned on again. I forgot I did a video on that. See, that's why you guys are so awesome. You guys are the real super fans, you know, remembering this stuff that even I'm forgetting about. I love you guys. Like, sincerely. Not in the creepy way. My Anki Vector robot just woke up. Hey Vector. Hey Vector. Go to sleep. Sorry, we don't need extra background noise. A lot of you guys are talking about the Caucasian Puss video. I actually still have that, Cocoa Puffs box in my closet. Do I still have those drawers full of stuff? Like random electronics and whatnot? Yes, I do. Best place to keep them. I need more shelf space. You guys, I'm seriously starting to lose my voice. Doing it for you guys, though. I love you guys. Is that cruddy Guitar Hero ripoff toy still in the pool? No, actually, that pool doesn't exist anymore. That pool was torn down. It just hit, that pool hit end-of-life status and had to be dismantled. I miss having a pool. I love swimming. This has been Fun Facts About Tweeterman. Where's the Rainmaker? Oh, it's over. Oh, it's around the carousel. Okay. Man, I am hungry. I really need to eat. Not just because I'm streaming, but you guys ever play video... This happens to me more than I'd like to admit. You ever play video games for so long, and your stomach is like, bro, you need to eat, and you're thinking to yourself, like, oh, right, that eating thing. I forgot to do that. Oh, I walked right into that Booyah Bomb. We got a good lead, though. Oh, we got a KO. Nice. One of our teammates got it on the podium. Woo! Hold on, I gotta text my sister and tell her that the Caucasian Puffs video is still... Okay, I just texted my sister. Sick Ian as the new Smash Brothers announcer. You mean like sore throat from the talking Ian? Yes, I do still have the Neo Double games. The one signed by Ashens himself. I do still have it. Still works, too. Well, not necessarily a good thing that it still works. It's a Neo Double games, but yeah. Got Ashens' signature on the back. You know, I loved when Ashens did that Cyberco video. That was so nostalgic for me. Seeing him fire up those Cybercos again like I did. I never did really get them working well myself. Probably have to get... I did recently acquire a very old Windows 98 IBM ThinkPad laptop. Cyberco software worked great with that. I gotta get batteries for them though. Those batteries are obviously shot. Not the laptop, the Cybercos. No, I don't play Fortnite. Oh my god, my throat is killing me. Oh, I got that Neo Double Games from Ashens. I actually bought it from him. I think it was when he did the video on the harder to find Neo Double Games, the ones with like Submarine Invasion and Fortress Guardian. He bought a box of like 30 of them or something, and he talked about that in the video. And at the end of the video, he said something like, "Now what do I do with all these extra ones?" And then the video ends with a link to buy them from him, and I think it was $30 or $40, including shipping, to buy it. Totally worth it. I didn't hesitate to buy that from him. And the page did say at the time, like, you know, if you buy it from me, I'll sign it and whatnot. So that was an added bonus. So that is how I got an Ashens Neo Double Games. We never did collaboration or anything like that. We never did anything like that. He probably doesn't even know I exist. Would be an interesting collab, though, huh? The quote-unquote American Ashens with Ashens. Hey, I never gave myself the American Ashens title. You guys did. And not just you guys here in the chat. The comment section for years has given me the American Ashens title. So... would be interesting. I feel like that's that moment in Splatoon where you feel like you're the only one doing any work on your team. Oh. There we go. My team came through. I was gonna go for it. Oh, I should have known someone was waiting there for me. I didn't see him moving at all in the distance. He was waiting for me. Why do so many people in the chat think I still work for Radio Shack? Dude, Radio Shack doesn't exist anymore. At least not on a retail brick and mortar level. They still have a website where you can buy stuff from, but they don't exist anymore. I haven't worked for them for 10 years. If anyone's wondering what it was like working for them, if you ever worked for any other electronics giant like Best Buy or Staples, Office Depot, Office Max, whatever, pretty much the same thing, you know. Sell what they tell you to sell, not what the customer actually wants, and shove extended warranties and store credit cards down their throats. No, I have not hacked my Switch with any homebrew. I looked into it very briefly, and by very briefly I mean I watched like one video where some guy was like, "Oh, it's hacked now, you can put homebrew on it." And I see the homebrew has really taken off for it, but my biggest concern is updates down the line, especially because I play a lot of Splatoon. I don't want to hack it and then have a software update come out for the Switch, and the homebrew community is all like, you know, make sure you don't do that update because your homebrew will go away, but you need to have all your software updated to play online. If you want to play online, your system OS has to be up to date, and the version number of the software, Splatoon, has to be up to date as well. So I don't want to jeopardize my online playing Splatoon. It's not worth it to me. And I really don't... I see the value in it, but me personally, I don't need yet another device that can play NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy. I have all those original consoles. I don't need yet another device in my possession that emulates those. Plus, I like playing original hardware whenever I can. Oh, it's a hardware hack? Well, then I definitely can't do it. Not that I can't take apart my Switch. I actually tried to just for fun, like I do with most of my electronics, if not all of them, when I can. But one of the screws, it's on the rail for the... It's on the metal black rail for the right Joy-Con. One of the screws on there is so tight, and it's always been like that. I've never been able to take my Switch apart, whether if it's for fun or hacking. It's to the point now where the screw is horribly stripped. The head of the screw is horribly stripped. It's gone from a Phillips head to just an open circle. So I really don't think my Switch is ever going to be able to be taken apart, unfortunately. Wait, it's a Joy-Con hack? What? Hacking the Joy-Con hacks the system for homebrew? What? How? That... I mean, I still don't think I'm going to do it, but that sounds very, very interesting from a technical standpoint. Never played Team Fortress. I have no opinion on it. Oh, that's right, Steven Reviews. I think I saw that. Yeah, it puts the Switch into service mode. You short out certain contacts on the Joy-Con. Not worth it to me, again. Just not worth it. Maybe a Switch hack is safe to do. Maybe I'd still be able to play online. Heck, maybe I'd be able to even back up my Splatoon 2 save since Nintendo won't allow it to be backed up via cloud for some stupid reason. But maybe that alone would be worth it to hack my Switch. Just to back up the Splatoon 2 save. I mean, geez, I put over 500 hours, maybe even 600 into this. I would never want to lose that. Never, ever, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ah, dear Nintendo, can we just back up our Splatoon 2 save data to the cloud? Yours truly, Twitterman. Ow. I always feel kind of bad when the Inklings get splatted and they make certain noises like that one that just happened where it's like it almost sounds like they're genuinely upset or hurt. It's like, aw. Ah. I tried to follow you, teammate, but I got splatted from behind. I do have a modded Nintendo Wii. Modded for blank discs and loading ISOs off the hard drive, which I do have a couple of games on the hard drive, but most of them are on disk. That thing's been hacked for over 10 years, like, almost when I got it, I hacked it. I think consoles like the Wii and the PSP have shown how a homebrew community can really thrive. I mean, people still talk about PSP homebrew, and PSP hasn't really been a handheld console that's main on the market. You know, when's the last time you heard somebody say, I got this new game, it's on PSP? But yet, people still talk about the homebrew aspects of it. Oh, great. This guy probably went away from keyboard. You could tell how he's just standing there. Come on, man! Ugh. I wonder if that guy went permanently AFK. It still shows him as alive, so he didn't disco. Oh, no, I see his name. He's moving again. Okay, good. In Splatoon, once somebody discos from your team, it's basically game over. Oh, we got the lead, alright. Do I still have the fake War Turtle Pokemon card? I don't think I do. But I remember that War Turtle. Those typos were great. They were like... They were bootleg cards that tried so hard to be real, but... couldn't spell check the names? Unless they were looking at spellings from a different language and mixed them up. Maybe War Turtle in English is War Turtle in a different language, and I'm not aware of it. Oh my god, it's 9 o'clock, wow. Alright, I think we got this match. I was thinking of ending it after this match, but show me how much you guys want me to do one more match. Just one more match. Should I do one more match? I do still have that old compact laptop. I don't really use it, but I still have it. Can you imagine if I tried to use that thing for streaming? To blow up. Alright, I'll do one more match. How was that? Was that good? Mike picked that up? Wow, someone on our team had 23 kills. Good for you, man. Can I stream a Splatfest? I think it's safe to say that when the next Splatfest happens, I'll be streaming it. Alright, this is the last match for today, guys. Hopefully I win. Yes, the Canon HF200, the Canon Vixia camera. Still have it. Still use it. It does have a tendency to randomly corrupt the entire SD card. And it doesn't seem to matter which SD card it is. I've tried 3 different ones. So I'm always nervous every time I make a video on it. I'm always nervous that I'll put the card in my computer and the computer will be like, oh, it's corrupted, mate. Sometimes when I boot up the camera, whether if I still had footage on it or not, I'll boot up the camera and the camera will be like, the card can't be read, it needs to be reformatted. And it's like, what did you do to my card? And they never came out with any firmware updates for that camera. I checked. I actually checked just the other day when I pulled the camera out. They never had any software updates on it, so if randomly corrupting the SD card was a software glitch, they ain't never fixed it. Ow. Will I get the Google Play button if I hit 100,000 subs? I don't know. YouTube's had my monetization on this channel disabled for the past 10 years, so I don't think they like me anymore. I don't think they like me enough to give me a play button, so I doubt I'll get one. How does that work? Do they just contact everybody that gets 100,000 subscribers and say, oh, you might use a button? Or do you have to, like, request it? I feel like if the case is the first option where they just automatically give it to you, they'll probably see my name pop up in the 100,000 list and be like, that guy? Oh no, no, don't give him a button. And I'll appeal and I'll be like, YouTube, why you give me no play button? They'll be like, oh, it's because the invalid click activity from your Google AdSense account 10 years ago. That's why we didn't give you a button. I don't fully expect them to be that spiteful, but they are a mega corporation, so they don't really care about a single person as much as you would hope anyone to care about a single person. Oh no! No! Oh, that was... we almost lost the lead. Good job, guys. Now get it away from our base. Yes. There we go. I'm pushing them back. Pushing them back. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get. Throw a booyah out there. Another tip for Splatoon. Never try to ambush a group of people from the other team by yourself. Wait until you guys are together as a team. Otherwise, it ain't gonna go well. Boom! That's a way to end this live stream night with a KO in Rainmaker. And I think my X rank actually went up since the beginning of this stream. Oh, I missed what my X rank was. What was it? $20.58. Oh yeah, that definitely went up from when I started. I think when I started the stream, my Rainmaker was at 2,000 something or 2010, something like that. All right, X rank has gone up. So for my last thing here, I'm just gonna go over to Krusty Sean and purchase one of his meals here to up my coin payout for future matches. Alright guys, I finished that can of seltzer, so like I said before, you know what that means. The streaming is done for tonight. I think this was a very good thing. We still got 56 people watching right now. That's amazing that you guys tuned in. Wow, my throat is so sore. I can't stress that enough. Wow. Yeah, this has been great. You guys have been great contributing to the chat. It's been really awesome talking to you guys. I don't know when I'm going to be back streaming. Probably within this week for sure. I mean, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. And I want to stress what I said before. Follow me on Twitter. That's the best way to know what I'm up to. If I'm going live, if I died. It's the best way. It's the best way to know what's up with me is on Twitter. So seriously, follow me on there. Same name, Tweeterman287. Final round of reading the chat and taking questions before you go. Okay. You know, I'll pick 3 questions. Waiting for questions. The Pokemon clone console that smelled of lead, I think that was the one I got from Tariba. The Pokemon Go Kai Watch, something like that. It was a Famiclone, but branded to look like it was a Pokemon Go home console. I plan on doing a video on that. I still have it. Yeah, that reeked of lead. Whoa, that stunk. Where did I get the little cat puppet? Huh. You know, I don't remember. I'm trying to think right now. Huh. Wow, I really don't remember where the little cat puppet came from. I'll have to get back to you guys on that. Maybe my family knows. Was it a Dollar Tree or a dollar store? I don't know. I'll have to ask. You guys, you guys are awesome for remembering this stuff. All right, so we got one more question. Waiting for one. Do I work out? No. I don't work out. I do not. I should, but I don't. No, I don't have Instagram. Oh, that was 4 questions. Okay. Well, I am tired. Like I said, I worked today. I have to work tomorrow. And I was streaming for 2 hours. That's impressive. So yeah, this was seriously awesome, guys. Follow me on Twitter to see when I'm going to be doing this again. I know I'm going to be doing this again. That is a fact. Because, again, this equipment to do the streaming was an investment. So it was not an impulse purchase. It was expensive. It was not cheap. All right, guys. I'm closing out the live chat. Thank you all again. Love you guys. Freaking awesome. And I will talk to you guys soon.